Over the past few years, we've completely transformed our financial support package at Keele University. Previously, we've had a traditional bursary, like many universities across the UK. A few years ago, a review was conducted against that financial support package, looking particularly at the effectiveness at that bursary. That included a literature review, some market research against competitors, and student focus groups. It was also really important to take into account the student voice, and so a student survey was conducted, which we had really good engagement with from students right across the university. Following that, we used all of that information to create what we now know today as our Access and Success Fund. This is a flexible, innovative, and holistic support fund package, which supports students from a wide range of key student groups to enhance their university experience, create a sense of belonging, and to ensure that they engage and essentially break down those barriers to accessing and participating in HE. The fund has been in operation at the university over the past 3 academic years, alongside slowly phasing out our traditional bursary. This has meant that we've had increasing funding each year as the traditional bursary cost has reduced each year. We've seen increases in number of student applications each year as word has spread amongst our students and staff at the university, who are actively signposting students to the fund. Last academic year, around 16% of our undergraduate UK students received a grant from the fund, with the average grant being around £1,000. Training opportunities for our wider university staff have ensured that they have a level of understanding about the fund, so that they've been able to advise students about it. And this has been particularly useful for our academic mentors and our student engagement and retention leads. As part of our annual impact survey, we include the optional opportunity for students to tell us how they have used the funds that they've received. Around 1 in 5 students in receipt of the fund completed that question. It's been really insightful to see what the fund has been used for, with technology, travel-related costs, and general living costs being the most common uses. The technology category is very interesting as the responses listed a wide range of technology and not just the usual laptop response that we were expecting. One of the many unanticipated benefits of our Access and Success Fund has been that we've been able to gain such valuable insight into the types of items and services that some of the key groups would benefit from. And that's meant that we've been able to reflect on services available at the university and how we can use insight from the fund to improve those too. The impact survey also asked students to rate to what extent they felt the fund had impacted their studies and wider student experience. Based on our 2023 impact analysis, 93% of Access and Success Fund recipients said that the fund had helped them to focus on their studies. 84% had said that the fund helped them to break down barriers that they were experiencing, and 86% said that the fund improved their overall university experience. Alongside the survey, we've also evaluated based on retention and progression data of the students who received the fund. 87% of recipients, all of whom belong to at least one priority group, either successfully completed their course or successfully progressed to the next level of study, with only 2.75% leaving the university, either through choice or termination of studies. Around 10% continued their studies through repeating either all or part of their level of study. One of the biggest challenges that we've faced is changing the mindset and changing the narrative of what financial support is at university. Lots of people expect a traditional bursary to be available at university, but actually the world is changing, and especially the world of higher education. So one of those challenges has been around working with our students and staff to help them to understand how a more innovative fund can be more impactful and reach a wider range of students and key groups than our traditional bursary. To help to overcome that challenge, we've worked really extensively with our students' union colleagues and our student union elected officers to ensure that they've been part of those conversations and ensure that they've been part of helping shape the fund to become what it is today.